I'm here with CIMcloud. We appreciate the opportunity to be with you here today. So I'm going to walk through three things in the time that we have together. I'm going to walk through our why we exist really quickly. Then I'm going to talk about how we go about implementing that why, and then specifically get into what that means for you. So at a very high level, our why. So we have been in business for 20 plus years, and over the course of that, we have been working with product-centric companies specifically to help them drive customer loyalty. And the way that we help drive customer loyalty is by providing your employees and your customers with online self-service solutions. So there was actually a really interesting study that was done called the frictionless experience. They went and they looked at what is the key way to drive customer loyalty, the most powerful tactic, and it was all about giving your customers those self-service tools. So we know in our own personal lives, Amazon is sort of the king of the jungle and giving us the ability to do everything we need to do, including now walking down to the store to do returns in that experience. And the result of that is we are incredibly loyal to that vendor. So what we want to do is work with customers like you to help increase customer loyalty. So how do we do it? There's three pillars to how we approach that. Number one, we are a B2B first. We're ERP integrated, and we are an e-commerce platform. So let me talk a little bit about that. What does it mean to be B2B first? So we provide e-commerce tools that you can use for direct to retail, but where we really shine is when we get into these B2B first situations. So we've really found over the last 20 years, there's 6 key indicators that speak to whether or not you might be a B2B first company. And if the answers to any of these indicators is yes that you see on the screen, to one, you might be, but if it's one or more, you absolutely are in a B2B first space. So whether you have customer specific pricing and invoicing, and if you're here today to learn about some of the things we're talking about, you likely are B2B first, right? So why is that important? Because our platform has been built with the industry's most broad native feature set for supporting the situations you see in your particular business, right? So that's part of our platform, B2B first. The second key component of that is that we are ERP integrated. So we're here today, obviously, because for 20 plus years, we've been working with Sage customers. So we're a Sage Tech Partner Plus, we're on the Sage Marketplace. We have the industry's only standard out-of-the-box bi-directional sync that works directly with Sage. And why is that important? Well, you, through working with vendors like NetStock and the things you've seen today, and by using Sage 100, you've put a lot of time, energy, and effort into building out your ERP system, Sage 100. And so our platform is built on the premise that that should be the system of record. And our job is to take that and turn it into online tools without having to re-enter, re-key data, or go create all kinds of custom interfaces to get it to work. So that's core to what we do. So Sage is the largest customer count that we work with on the ERP side. We do work with a variety of other solutions, but if you're here today because you're with Sage, you're in the right place. So we've been working with Sage for a long time. And then the last component is we're an e-commerce platform. And I'm going to break this down because that might mean a variety of things to a variety of different people, but let me walk through it. So with any e-commerce platform, there's typically 3 key components to make it work. The first is your ERP, in this case, using Sage 100. The second is there is a tool that is syncing what's going on in your ERP system with what's going on the e-commerce platform. We provide that tool. It's part of our platform. And then the third part is the actual platform. So we really have 3 broad areas that compose our platform. I'm going to give you the high level picture, and then I'm going to talk about the easiest ways you can get started with Sage 100, and then how far you can ultimately go with it. So at the highest level, there's what you might think of as your traditional e-commerce tools. So do you have portals that your customers log into to place orders? Do you have specific web stores? Maybe they're brand aware, so you might market to multiple brands from the same company. Do you have private sites where your largest customers can log in? Do you use punch out catalogs? Are you working with other systems? We provide all of that through either our standard platform or optional modules, and we consider that kind of the traditional e-commerce approach. The other thing we do is we give your employees, we call them workers, we give your employees powerful tools so that they can also self-service in supporting your customers. So we have very CRM light rep style tools that we can provide them. There's product information management tools so that on top of what you have for your inventory and everything that's being reflected in there with the pricing and the SKUs, you can add all of the rich features in other metadata on top of it, pictures and materials, diagrams, and all of that information. We also have a content management component. So you might have your own existing marketing website today, or you may not. Either way, you can create and manage pages specifically for that purchasing experience. And then also the ability to manage through configurations, not a lot of customizations, through configurations, the experience that each of your customers has when they use the platform. That's the second component. And then the third component is we do all of this through our own API Cloud Data Hub. So we actually eat our own dog food, and we do billions of transactions every month passing through our ERP sync tool to support customers like you. So that's a lot, but that's what we do at the highest level. So the next thing I want to get into is, well, so what does this mean to me if I'm Sage 100 and I'm kind of just getting started? And there's two things we talk about. Number one, if you go to the Sage Marketplace, we are listed as the Sage 100 customer portal. So at the easiest deployment, and I'll show you how that fits into the broader picture, we can allow your customers to quickly and easily self-service in ways like tracking the status of their orders, tracking shipment information. They can track their payments and credits across all of their accounts. And again, all of this is reflecting the data related to their specific account in Sage 100. They can make online payments, it's ACH or credit card. And again, providing some of those initial work tools for your customers. And what's powerful about doing this way is when you get started, particularly with the Sage 100 customer portal, which is a segment of what we do in that broader platform, you are almost ready to go out of the box. It's a very small, lightweight, fixed price implementation with a low monthly cost where all of the data, again, you put it into Sage 100, is immediately syncing over and is shown to your customers in this customer portal. So again, at a high level, what you're looking at, we go back to the broader diagram. So in your instance, you've got Sage as your ERP, you're going through our sync tool. And if you're just getting started, maybe you just want to provide those customer portal tools to your customers, you're using just a small subset of our platform. Again, the advantages, we have a ton of experience in doing it. It's a fixed price deployment. There's a low monthly fee and you can get started. And you are also starting with a system that you can continue to build into well into the future. So what all is included in Sage Customer Portal? Well, there's, again, self-service tools for your customers. They're going to log in. These are a few screenshots of where they're going to see their orders, their shipments. They can dig into a sales order. We're pulling over all the order detail, the line order detail. All of that information is available. Again, helping your customers come and do business with you when they want, self-service tools to drive that overall customer loyalty, and tools, as we mentioned, for your employees. So your employees will be able to log in to a version of the website and also see what's going on with their accounts. And again, all of the access to this is configurable and controllable by you as a customer. So you might allow certain reps to see certain customers. They can actually log in and impersonate a customer and assist them with an order, push them through the process. All of this is part of our broader solution of what we offer folks. So it's a lot, but at a high level, that's kind of where we can help folks get started. We've had the Sage 100 customer portal has been on the price list for 2 years now. Again, we've been working with customers for about 20 years now. And what we would really encourage you to do, if you are interested in making it easier for your customers to do business with you, is reach out with MicroAccounting. Let them know you're interested. We can provide you with additional materials, whether you're just getting started and want that customer portal, or you're ready to actually start engaging in online commerce. And we can set up a joint time, and we would love the opportunity and the privilege to be able to walk through a personal demonstration with you. So again, encourage each of you to continue and start really building that customer loyalty today. Reach out to MicroAccounting, and we'll do what we can on our side here at CIMcloud to help you achieve those goals.